Welcome back to Dinar Community. The announcement came as the culmination of years of quiet planning, economic restructuring, and behind-the-scenes negotiation. On June 11, 2025, Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani addressed the nation and the international community with a message that will go down as a turning point in Iraq's financial history. The Iraqi dinar has been officially revalued to $3.77 USD. The news immediately captured global attention, validating the expectations of those who had closely tracked Iraq's monetary policies and macroeconomic trajectory. In his national address, al-Sudani emphasized that this change was not abrupt or reactionary. Rather, it was the result of carefully measured steps over time, all rooted in Iraq's growing economic strength. Years of rebuilding infrastructure, expanding digital banking frameworks, stabilizing political governance, and increasing non-oil revenue all laid the foundation for this moment. The revaluation, he stated, is a reflection of the true value of the Iraqi economy, not just oil, but agriculture, industry, technology, and trade. Under the new framework, the dinar will be rolled out in two waves. Initially, the $3.77 valuation will apply to government and institutional levels, especially in foreign contracts and oil exports. This allows the Iraqi government to recalibrate its monetary obligations, establish new contracts at a stronger rate, and leverage its oil wealth more effectively on the global stage. Over the next several weeks, this exchange rate will be extended to include commercial banks, currency exchanges, and ultimately retail customers, allowing Iraqi citizens to experience the benefits of a stronger currency directly. The Central Bank of Iraq is taking a leading role in managing the transition. Special conversion windows, pre-programmed banking software updates, and electronic verification systems have already been implemented. Bank managers across Iraq have received updated training and guidelines to ensure a smooth and consistent rollout. The country has also introduced updated anti-fraud technologies, currency tracking tools, and international compliance protocols to avoid any disruption or exploitation during this pivotal time. What makes this moment even more significant is the timing. Iraq has been increasing its foreign currency reserves, which now stand at over $110 billion. Oil revenues have remained consistently strong, with improved fiscal discipline allowing for surplus allocation toward long-term development funds. In addition, Iraq has implemented sweeping reforms in its financial sector, including measures to digitize public sector payments, eliminate black market currency trading, and reduce dependence on the US dollar in internal trade. The revaluation comes at a time when the global economic landscape is already in flux. Currency traders and financial institutions across Europe, Asia, and the Gulf began adjusting their positions within hours of the announcement. The dinar's upward movement sparked speculation about possible policy changes in countries with similarly undervalued or heavily controlled currencies. Some analysts are even comparing Iraq's move to China's 2005 yuan revaluation, noting the parallels in terms of market reaction and geopolitical significance. Beyond markets, the reaction from the Iraqi public has been filled with anticipation and relief. For years, everyday Iraqis have grappled with fluctuating prices, wage pressure, and the burden of importing goods in a weakened currency. A stronger dinar means improved purchasing power, more affordable imports, and renewed hope for economic mobility. Many Iraqi families who held onto dinar as a form of long-term savings now find themselves in a vastly different position, one that may bring financial security and greater opportunity. In Kurdistan, Basra, Najaf, and Baghdad, street interviews conducted shortly after the announcement revealed a population cautiously optimistic about what's ahead. Teachers, small business owners, and pensioners expressed hope that the revaluation will make daily necessities more affordable and create more stable pricing structures. Younger Iraqis, especially those active in tech and entrepreneurship, voiced excitement about access to global services, online marketplaces, and cross-border partnerships that a stronger currency can enable. From a regional perspective, Iraq is now poised to become a financial anchor in the Middle East. As neighboring countries monitor the dinar's performance, there is growing interest in forming new trade blocs and financial partnerships anchored around a revalued Iraqi economy. Iraq's ability to offer stability and currency strength could reshape bilateral relationships, especially with Turkey, Jordan, Kuwait, and the UAE. The Prime Minister also underscored the importance of protecting the integrity of the revaluation process. He called upon the judiciary, financial regulators, and anti-corruption commissions to monitor every aspect of implementation. In particular, he emphasized that speculative manipulation or unfair advantage taking would be punished with swift legal action. Transparency and fairness, he said, will define the success of this reform. International responses have also been largely supportive. The IMF released a brief statement recognizing Iraq's progress and encouraging continued focus on fiscal discipline and inclusive growth. Several foreign investment groups, including those from Germany, South Korea, and the United States, have indicated renewed interest in Iraqi sectors such as construction, telecom, agriculture, and clean energy. A stronger dinar offers a safer entry point for foreign capital and allows Iraq to negotiate from a position of strength. In the weeks leading up to the announcement, several major U.S. and European banks, including Wells Fargo and Deutsche Bank, had already begun upgrading their internal systems to include new Forex modules linked to Iraq. This suggests that the revaluation was not a surprise to key financial players, many of whom may have been briefed informally to avoid volatility and market panic. For Iraqis living abroad, the announcement brings a powerful wave of sentiment. Expat communities in London, Detroit, Toronto, and Berlin expressed pride in their homeland's achievements. Many are now exploring ways to reinvest in local businesses, real estate, and cultural institutions in Iraq. Some are even considering returning permanently, encouraged by the promise of a reinvigorated economy. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is not just a financial policy, it is a statement of national resilience, strategic planning, and a long-awaited return to economic dignity. Iraq has endured decades of war, sanctions, instability, and economic sabotage. Today, with this bold monetary step, it reclaims a position of confidence and control over its future. As the nation begins to adjust to this new economic reality, the global community will be watching closely, not just for the technical success of the revaluation but for the broader transformation it may usher in. If managed effectively, Iraq could serve as a model for other post-conflict nations seeking to rebuild their economies with stability, sovereignty, and vision. The revaluation may be just the beginning. With sustained commitment, the Iraqi dinar could become a powerful regional currency, backed not only by oil, but by innovation, trade, and the collective ambition of a people ready to rise. Like and subscribe for more videos.